Don't show all of your emotions. And then I don't say don't show your emotions to be cold. I'm saying don't show all of your emotions. Show the tip of your emotions, because it always leads to people respecting you more, and it leads to people looking more into your face, looking more into your mind, right? So that's one thing. The next thing, be subtle with your facial expressions, right? If somebody's happy, like I said, if you like this, be like, if you're mad, be like, if you're confused, well, it's okay to be confused, right? But just be subtle in your facial expressions, primarily. And this is very important. Primarily with positive emotions. Be subtle with your positive emotions, but be willing to show negative emotions with your face. Now, don't show outburst, right? I'm saying with your face. With your word, when you speak, keep it constrained. But with your face, you can show it. Why? Powerful people are more willing to show negative emotions than weaker people socially. People who are lower on the totem pole have a higher likelihood of showing positive emotions to their neighbor, and they're more afraid of confrontation, and so they're more afraid to show the negative emotions, right? So be more subtle with your facial expressions. Now, other ways that you could be subtle is when you pull away, right? We were reading Robert Greene's in the book club video. We were talking about how when you pull away, Robert Greene was talking about how never pull away. Now, for example, if you're making somebody jealous, never try to make, which I don't recommend. Let life do it. Trust me, you're gonna make your partner jealous one way or another. Just don't do it consciously. Just let it happen. It will happen. Just like fights, you don't have to pick a fight. You're gonna fight with them eventually. When you pull away and let's just say you're a guy and you're trying to make your girl jealous, for example, right? And you literally post a comment and said, "Damn girl, you're looking hot," right? And you show it to your girl, like, bro, you're asking to go to the hospital, or you flirt with a girl in front of your girl, right? That's too obvious, too obvious. Everyone can see it. Too much directness, too much external obviousness per se makes people defensive, and it makes people question you. But when you do this in a subtle way, it allows people to be less defensive, more open, and it allows the person's imagination to do the dirty work for you, right? And again, people, this is I gotta be very, very clear about this, man. Like, this is only do this if you really have good intentions. If you're a psycho motherfucker out there, like fucking, like you're the last Terminator type of shit, like don't tell people you watch my channel. You're gonna make a better thing to do is this. For example, you follow someone. Follow a girl that's hot. For example, just an example, right? You follow them. Now, why would that be subtle? And then you like one of her photos, or two of her photos, or three of her photos. The only way for your girl to find out that you followed her is for her to be paying attention. And if somebody likes you, they're gonna be paying attention to the little things. When you like someone, your attention is narrowed. You pay attention to more detail. You're able to notice. You know more differences in their face. You start noticing the things that they like and don't like. You're more focused on them because you're falling in love with them. So as a result, any subtle changes, you're gonna be aware of it, like a spider being aware of the movements of its web. You're gonna be more aware of the subtle movements. So even if you try to add a girl on the side, your girl's gonna be aware of it. She's gonna know you added someone, and she's gonna know that you commented on it. That type of subtleness, that type of like attention is what you want. Why? Because if you notice your girl, I'm not advocating for this. I'm just giving you guys an example for all the cameras out there saying I'm teaching people how to manipulate. Calm the hell down. This is just an example. This girl will say, "Oh my God, like, I noticed that he had 600 followers and today he has 601 follower. Who's the bitch?" And then you look down, you're like, "That's a new girl. Let me click on it." And then you notice that poor Tyrone liked her photo. And then the next photo, poor Tyrone liked another photo. And then maybe you notice that Tyrone hasn't texted you all day. But coincidentally, he added that girl last night. That's what I'm talking about. your pulling aways are almost invisible, only visible to those who are looking for it, right? Or maybe, for example, or maybe when you're with them today, maybe when you're with them, your energy is 10% less. Maybe when you're with them, you kiss them, right? For example, you know when you kiss someone but you don't want to kiss them, so the kiss is not real. You know when women say, "Give me a real kiss," right? That type of stuff. It's more like she's like, lately he was busy all week last week. When he saw me, he wasn't dressed too well, but he was there. But even when he kissed me, it wasn't even a real kiss. It was more like a peg, like a kiss. Even when we did the holy deed, he wasn't even that into it. What's wrong? And then you look at his Instagram, and then oh my God, like, who's the bitch? Like, you see what I'm saying? And so that type of pulling away dawns on them. It's not in your face. It's more like, it's almost like something that's subtle, and you're almost like trying to hide it, but you're not trying to hide it. You know what I'm saying? So the subtle pulling away, where you give them a puzzle for them to connect the dots, is the most powerful form of pulling away. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women of power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.